One time, Krishna came a little late to meet with the gopis and with Srimati Radharani. And Lalita Sakhi, she is the eldest of all the gopis. She is elder than even Krishna. So she's the only one who has the power to chastise Krishna. And she said, Krishna, why are you late today? What happened to you? And today we are not going to leave you so easily. You have to tell us why you came so late. So then Krishna said, he was wanting to explain. The more he's wanting to he's even trying to say the reason, the other gopis are starting, why did you come late, oh Krishna? Krishna said, well, I came late. Oh, Krishna, why did you come late? The other gopis are shouting. So Krishna is not even getting a time to give any explanation. The gopis were not even giving any time to Krishna to explain why he came late. And then Srimati Radharani was sitting with her head low like this, and she was crying because Krishna came so late. So then she was crying, and then, Krishna noticed that Radharani was not even looking at him. And then Krishna, he just looked at Srimati Radharani and he said, Radhe, he called out. As soon as he said Radhe, Srimati Radharani looked straight into the eyes of Krishna. And as soon as Srimati Radharani's eyes fell on the lotus eyes of Krishna and their eyes locked in that way, Krishna immediately froze. It was like London statue. He just froze, because that is the power of the love and the loving vision of Srimati Radharani, that Krishna just couldn't move. He just became a statue. And as soon as he became a statue, the gopis, they just took him next to a tree, and Srimati Radharani, she just pulled down a golden vine from that tree and she bound him up. And she said, Krishna, today you have done such a grave mistake that you came late. You made me wait so much for you. This is not fair. Every time you are like this. How much are we going to wait for you? Every day you have some excuse or the other. Today we'll not listen to anything. So like this, Srimati Radharani tied up Krishna with a golden vine. And then, Radharani was saying, Krishna, and Krishna was like frozen. He was in a statue form. So Radharani easily could bind Krishna in this way. And then Radharani came to Krishna and touched him and said, why are you not saying why you came late? Say something. Then as soon as Krishna received the touch of Srimati Radharani, immediately his, statue was over. And then Krishna said, oh, thank you, Radhe, for putting life back into me. Well, I'm trying to tell you the reason. Today was the day of Diwali. And Mother Jashoda was, wanting to do some puja, and she wanted me to do so many things in the house. And I had to wait, and she had to feed me this huge feast. And after finishing all of that, after taking care of all of that, I came running as fast as I could. And when Krishna gave this explanation, Srimati Radharani started feeling very guilty that, Krishna was busy because of Mother Jashoda. So then Radharani felt very guilty and said, I'm so sorry, Kana, so sorry. And she immediately unbound Krishna and they continued their sweet pastimes. So this is such a sweet nectarian pastime that Krishna had with the gopis and Srimati Radharani. That, Mother Jashoda, when she bound baby Krishna in the Damodar Lila, at that time, Krishna had all that 2 fingers difference, and the rope would not tie. Mother Jashoda had to get all the rope of Gokul together to tie up Krishna. And ultimately, somehow after an entire, afternoon of fatigue, then Mother Jashoda was finally, Krishna allowed himself to be bound by the love of Mother Jashoda. But with Radharani, Krishna couldn't do all of that. Because he was so frozen, he had become a statue. As soon as Srimati Radharani looked, he just froze. And so therefore that 2 fingers and this and that, all that was gone, and Radharani bound him up in minutes. That was the level of love of Srimati Radharani. How intimate that love is. It's not that, Radharani's level of love was higher than that of Mother Jashoda. No. But it was more intimate. than that of Mother Jashoda. Madhurya Ras is more intimate than Vatsalya Ras. So therefore, Srimati Radharani bound Krishna up in no time, just in within minutes. Radharani was able to bind Krishna, and that is why we glorify in the month of Kartik, which is coming. We sing Jai Jai Radha Damodar, Shri Shri Jai Jai Radha Dam. We sing Jai Jai Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe Srila Jeev Goswamir Prana Dhana hai Jai Jai Radha Damodara Jeev Goswamir Prana Dhana hai Jai Jai Radha Damodara Radhe. So we glorify Shri Shri Radha Damodar because even Srimati Radharani actually bound Krishna in this Kartik month. You know, when Krishna was elderly in his Kishore Leela, Kaishora Leela, at that time, you know, Mother Jashoda bound baby Krishna when Krishna was 3 years in his, you know, Balya Leela. And then in his Kishore Leela, Srimati Radharani bound him again. And that's why we glorify by saying Shri Shri Radha Damodar, like this. So here, so Gopi Madhura, Lila Madhura, such sweet Leelas of the Gopi.